Well, it's safe to say many of us have trouble getting a good night's sleep. But our next guest this morning is here to help.
Welcome, Dr. Tunis Hunt with Hunt for Wellness. Dr. Hunt, good morning. I hope you got a good night's sleep.
I did. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's our pleasure. Lack of sleep really is an epidemic. Talk about why sleep is so important. We know we feel crummy when we don't get enough of it.
Right. Sleep is the body's best way of restoration and repair. Really, it uses that opportunity to de-stress from the day, from all the toxins, all the activity that we have throughout the day. And research really shows that if we're not getting adequate sleep, we're more prone to some of the chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It also helps us in concentration and memory. And if you're really trying to lose weight, research actually shows if you have less than 6 hours a night, it's almost impossible.
Okay, well, what are some of the health concerns if you don't get enough sleep?
Well, I mean, the biggest ones, obviously, are those chronic diseases that we just said, those cardiovascular diseases, more prone to heart attack, stroke, and so forth. So really, sleep is absolutely important. And then, you know, you have two camps. You have those that just want sleep and just can't do it. And then you have those that, for whatever reason, choose that, you know, they don't want to sleep at all. Maybe they're the entrepreneur, or, you know, the CEO, if you will. And they have that mindset that, you know, I'll sleep when I die. And they're really setting themselves up for problems.
I always think that's weird when people wear that like a badge of honor, like, I survived on 3 hours of sleep at night. I think that's not good. It's not healthy for you.
I feel miserable if I don't get my sleep.
Oh my gosh, you and me both. Okay, what are some of the most common reasons people struggle with sleep? Is it the stress?
It can be, absolutely. So you have an inability to fall asleep, and you have the inability to stay asleep.
Yes.
So those are usually two camps that we talk about. And so if you can't fall asleep, you know, obviously you're sitting in your bed maybe thinking about the day, having problems and so forth. And really one of the easiest tips for that is keep a little journal by your bed. Write it down. Get it out of your head. Sometimes we just hum and haul over a few different things throughout the night. And the other one is if you're waking up throughout the night. And often people tell me, well, Doc, it's because I have to get up and go to the bathroom. Well, the reality is this. Going to the bathroom won't wake you up. We go to the bathroom because we wake up, not the other way around. Right. And so really what we find that has to do more with blood sugar regulation, whether or not your body's breaking down what they call glycogen during the night, and as a result your adrenal glands release a hormone called adrenaline, which actually wakes you up throughout the night.
Oh.
And I got a friend who's an insomniac. He can't get to sleep. So what are some strategies to help you get to sleep?
Yeah, so the good news is there's lots of things that we can do, but some of the most common things are these. One is set a electronic curfew. We are addicted to our iPads, our iPhones, and computers and so forth. So I say an hour prior to whatever bedtime you set for yourself, turn off those electronics. Allow that body to decompress, de-stress, and so forth. A lot of those devices have these little blue lights, if you will, and it just messes up with a hormone called melatonin, which allows us to sleep. Another thing is proper temperature in your bedroom. Research actually shows that 68 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal degrees as far as sleep. So if you go a little bit too higher than that or too much lower, it can disrupt sleep. And then during the day, getting some sunlight. People feel like, you know, they stay away from the sun at all costs, but really, again, going back to that melatonin, our sleep hormone, it's actually produced when we get some sunlight throughout the day.
Dr. Hunt, how do you help patients figure out the underlying cause of why it is they're not getting a good night's sleep?
Sure. So obviously there's a few things that we can do, like I just mentioned, but at the end of it, if you're still having some kind of blood sugar dysregulation, a hormone dysregulation that's making you wake up throughout the night, then really you have to dig deeper. And one of the things is blood sugar, if you're not able to break down, as I said, glycogen in the body. And that all goes back to cortisol, which is released by your adrenal glands. And we've talked about stress before, but stress is an epidemic. And we're under stress. It can dysregulate that whole sleep cycle. And so looking at the adrenal health, properly looking at it, looking at a few blood markers like glucose, hemoglobin A1C, fructosamine, some different things. And when you identify that and properly address the underlying cause, more people fall asleep.
You wrote the Adrenal Code. That was a nice segue. The Adrenal Code. People can download that for free by going to theadrenalcode.com, theadrenalcode.com, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
help you break down this?
Yeah, it's going to go into more detail of the adrenal glands, specifically some of our sleep strategies, and really some dietary things that can be a big help too.
That's good. You also host free dinner talks.
Yes.
Can you tell us how to register for those?
Yeah, well, you go to freedinnertalk.com or call our office, and we host free dinners all across the city of Charlotte, and the region. They're a lot of fun. Bring a guest. We'd love to have you out.
To find out more information.
That's it.
You can also call the number that we'll put up on your screen. It is 704-588-1792. 704-588-1792. That is the phone number for Hunt for Wellness. Again, really just helping you live overall a healthier lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
Good to see
you.
you.
Get some sleep.
Right, much more is ahead on Charlotte today, including some fun bonding.